Well, during the 1970s, progressives targeted education for a complete and total rework. And basically, education in America was stripped of phonics, it was stripped of memorizing your mathematical tables, it was stripped of memorizing poems and poetry and the great literature of America. And it was stripped of history. Most of the people in my generation and younger are disconnected from probably the most important part of their understanding to have a successful country, and that is where they came from, where their people came from, and what they're all about. America's in real trouble right now because we've been stripped of our moral moorings. This whole notion that I can wake up one day and I'm a man if I think I'm a man, or the next day I can wake up and say, you know what, I really identify as a woman and I can become a woman, or I'm something in between. Basically, you have sexual anarchy. It tears a society apart, and it's tearing America apart. It's also stripping our young people of something they really need, and that is a unified, cohesive family, because it's only with cohesive families that children can be successfully raised and reared. The progressive movement hasn't accepted that election, and so as a result they're doing everything they can to frustrate him both inside and outside of government. They have buried their people into government, bowels of the bureaucracy, and so if orders come down from Trump cabinet members and from assistant secretaries and deputy secretaries, they're just basically ignoring the Trump administration inside government. Also, externally, you have this huge progressive movement controlled by Barack Obama, his organization Organizing for America. You've got all of these opposed to anything Donald Trump is trying to do. So we have this array of governmental and quasi-governmental and non-governmental agencies all working in a coordinated way to frustrate the will of the American people and to void the vote that was taken in November and to strip the people that voted for Donald Trump of their rights to run the government. Well, actually, I'm really quite optimistic that we're going to win, because Donald Trump has done something that Republican presidents haven't been willing to do, and that is fight back, and fight back aggressively. That the way to defeat the left is to expose their radical agenda and to confront them. Donald Trump has stood up and confronted them. Now it's time for each and every one of us that support him and support traditional, conservative, pro-American, pro-Constitution values to stand up in solidarity with Donald Trump and confront the left. And we've all got to come together, and we've all got to fight for this most important institution, and that's the United States of America, or she's going to die, and our liberty is going to die with her. We have to confront them in their institutions. We have to confront them through alternative media. We have to confront them by pulling our kids out of their colleges, universities, high schools, and homeschooling them, or putting them in colleges and universities that adhere to traditional values. We need to stand with him, and we need to fight these institutions every place we can. And this is a war, and Americans need to understand that. In a war, you've got to fight back. We can't say, hey, Donald Trump was elected, now we can head for the benches. No, the truth is it's time to get on the field again, because this is an ongoing, long-term war. Ronald Reagan said, liberty is only one generation away from extinction. And I truly believe that in the depths of my heart. So that means all of us need to fight now if we're going to keep that liberty and that torch of liberty alive.
I was born in the 1930s, and in my 50 years as an educator and filmmaker, I've watched as the media has moved further and further to the left. If you like what you've just seen, partner with us and become a patron. For a gift of $25 or more, we will provide you with a DVD copy of this program and our best-selling Clinton Chronicles video. Bye.